What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This helps my channel grow and get my video recommended on YouTube. Without further ado, let's get to the video. So about 2 weeks ago, I saw a clip on Twitter of the former NBA three-point sniper JJ Redick, who made his First Take debut alongside Stephen A. Smith and Keyshawn Johnson to debate whether the Golden State Warriors are favored to win the 2020 NBA championship. The Warriors had only lost a game at a time with a record of 9-1, and Stephen A. was ready to pronounce the Warriors as the early favorites to win it all.
It's loud and clear for everybody to see.
JJ smiling
If
at you,
Klay Thompson and James Wiseman come back healthy, the Warriors are winning the championship. Ain't nobody beating them. And we know they ain't the Lakers. And so when I look at it, I'm telling you right now, I'm watching James Harden. He's struggling. Don't get me started with Kyrie. He ain't there. So we Milwaukee, Giannis hit free throws in a game 6. Congratulations. All right, Miami is nothing to sneeze at. I get it. But these brothers here in Golden State, I can't see anybody beat
JJ Redick, on the other hand, called Stephen A.'s take on the Warriors as title favorites to be irresponsible.
Why were you shaking your head at him?
It's irresponsible. It's irresponsible to say that, to be honest with you.
Whatever.
No, listen.
Whatever.
Listen.
That's a good take.
It is so early to say that they're the favorites. It's been a long time. We have no idea what Klay Thompson will look like.
Okay.
James Wiseman is 20 years old. He's played in 39 NBA games. If you're placing your trust in him to win a playoff series with him playing heavy minutes, I just don't know what to tell you.
I'm going to let Keyshawn go first, but I'm about to warn you, you're about to be initiated into television in a few minutes.
I'm not going to lie, I did agree with JJ Redick back then, because though the Warriors did beat both LA teams, which I still think are title contender teams when fully healthy, I also thought it was a bit premature of Stephen A. to make that prediction. Fast forward a week ago, after the Warriors completely dismantled the Chicago Bulls, JJ Redick was invited back on First Take, where he apologized to Stephen A. for saying that his take on the Warriors was irresponsible.
Mea culpa on the show to Stephen A.
Please.
Last week, I called your Warriors take irresponsible.
Yes.
And I'd like to retract that statement.
Let's pause. I need you to repeat that again.
I am sorry.
I need you to repeat it.
My
Say
bad.
it.
My bad.
Why are they the favorite?
I gotta give it up to Stephen A. here. He clearly won this round, but for me personally, I'm still sticking with the Clippers or Lakers to come out of the West, only if Kawhi returns during mid-season or the Lakers can somehow stay healthy. That's a topic for another day. I saw another clip yesterday where Stephen A. and JJ Redick were discussing the Isaiah Stewart and LeBron incident on First Take. Stephen A. made the point that this incident goes to show how NBA players feel about LeBron James and that they don't fear him. Otherwise, Isaiah Stewart wouldn't charge him the way that he did.
Incredibly respected. But in my estimation, from the people that I've spoken to covering the league, he's never been feared. What ultimately comes up short is the level of fear that was instilled in you. You didn't mess with MJ. You didn't come at MJ like that. With LeBron, you believe you can take him. You believe he can be had.
And JJ Redick absolutely was not having it. He called Stephen A. out, saying he doesn't know if he actually believes what he's saying.
I don't know whether to believe that you believe what you're saying.
I do believe
that's crazy.
Well, it's not crazy.
When has there been a situation, if you're talking physical confrontation?
No, I'm not. Listen.
Physical confrontation.
Listen. Well,
if that's what you're referring to, nobody's ever challenged LeBron like that.
If you watch the game, which you do, and
I played the game, but I played the game, Stephen A., and I played against LeBron in the playoffs.
Okay.
And I played against LeBron. I played against LeBron for 15 years.
Listen, guys, I was watching it and I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe someone was finally calling Stephen A. on his BS. You know, I just hope Stephen A. doesn't get JJ Redick removed from ESPN. Stephen A. then went on to say that nobody actually would challenge LeBron James because of how physical he is, but he actually mentioned that wasn't the point he was making, which was apparently that players don't fear LeBron James like they did Michael Jordan. In short, he was saying that no one will actually run up on Michael Jordan like Isaiah Stewart did on LeBron James. And again, my man JJ Redick was not having it.
Well,
To say that his peers don't fear him,
Fear.
opposing coaches don't fear him.
Fear.
Do
Listen.
you think people want to go into a playoff series against LeBron? Who's attacking
What do you mean?
LeBron?
I'm talking about over the years, people that have come at him. Come on, JJ. I got to go to my archives to look this up.
I would love. I would love from a play. Find me a player, more than one.
right.
Find me a player who's attacked LeBron.
We do have to.
I do agree with JJ Redick here. I mean, after all, he's played in the league for 15 years. And one of the things I would assume he has a pretty good pulse on is how NBA players actually feel about LeBron James. You know, he's played against LeBron for his entire NBA career. I think he's got a very good point. You know, NBA players and coaches absolutely fear LeBron James. He's one of the greatest players of all time. You know, I still think Jordan is the GOAT, but to act as if he's the only player on earth opponents fear to play against is absolutely outlandish. You know, just because you don't see LeBron instigate fights, that doesn't mean he's not feared by his opponents. And this is not boxing, MMA, or WWE. It's basketball. You're not judged by your ability to fight. My last point is I'm so glad that someone on the ESPN panel is finally putting Stephen A. Smith on his place. You know, because I remember back in the Max Kellerman days, Stephen A. will literally yell, scream, and throw insults towards Max Kellerman's way as if he was a guest on the show. Like, who does that to their co-host? You know, I get it. It's a character Stephen A.'s got to put on TV. But to scream at a grown man as if he was one of your children or nephew is completely disrespectful. I'm sure Max Kellerman has a wife and children. You know, imagine watching your husband or father being yelled at every day on national television. It's ridiculous. It's simply ridiculous the way Stephen A. Smith treated his own co-host. I'm not going to lie, I've had it up to here with Stephen A. Smith, and I hope JJ Redick becomes a regular on ESPN First Take. This time, with a respectable player in JJ Redick, I sure hope Stephen A. will never disrespect his basketball takes, as he constantly did with Max Kellerman. If JJ Redick becomes a regular on ESPN First Take to discuss basketball, oh, trust me, I will be watching First Take again. Anyways, let me know down in the comments what you think about Stephen A. Smith and JJ Redick takes on LeBron James. Which side are you on? The person who actually played the sports at a very good level and knows what goes on between the players, or the person who just hears stuff and reports them on national television? You make your choice. As always, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.